Guys, what is going on today? It is Sebakar. Well, what is going on tonight? Ooh, it is 10 o'clock. It's a bit late. So before we get started with the stream today, I gotta say, guys, about a new video that's popping up. I'm actually gonna be trying out the new premiering function. Since I haven't been, doing a lot of uploads lately, recording uploads, I haven't necessarily, been able to try out this feature. And so I'm going to try it out tomorrow, 11:45 a.m. Be there or be square. I just found out what that meant. Be there or be square, because you're not, because you won't. Be there or you'll be square, because you won't be around. Ba-doom, crash. Anyway, let's get into it. So we have 2 convoys coming up this week. We got Nutty&Co's New Year's Eve, and then we have Prime Logistics New Year's Day. I'm doing convoy control at... Wow, look at the traffic on YouTube. So, yeah, Nutty&Co and Prime Logistics New Year's Day. I am doing convoy control at Prime Logistics New Year's Day. I am not doing it at New Year's Eve. However, I will be attending both of these events. One is convoy, one in the convoy, one convoy control. So, should be exciting either way. Check that out. I'm going to be live streaming both of those events. So if you don't remember, we just ended in Livorno here. And we had just gotten fuel right here. I have to go tow to service though, so that we can get a fresh market to grab some more cargo and can head out on the streets. And there's a lot of crap that I need to talk about in this live stream. Let me just see if anyone's watching right now, or if we're just... No one's watching yet. That's probably just because it's so late. Don't worry, we'll hopefully get... We'll get an audience later. Anyway, let's check out the cargo market here. We eventually have to head up to Wroclaw, which is right here. I don't know if I want to go direct to Wroclaw, considering we literally just drove through there. So I'm thinking maybe just take something that doesn't go in that direction. It's something in Glasgow, that's a bit far. That takes us all the way up there. Then I have to take the ferry down there. I don't know if I want to do that. I think if anything, we're gonna... Yeah, I don't want to go back to Kaliningrad. That's definitely a no in the books. It's either gotta be Amsterdam or Groningen, guys. So I'm gonna pick the one to Amsterdam. It's paying more. It's gonna take us along this pretty busy road. And yeah, we're gonna go over back to the cargo trass. And we're gonna go pick up that cargo. So let's get out of here. Let's turn on our headlights and all that stuff. It's gonna be night driving today. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, apparently Chin is a YouTuber or something. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta really get out of here. We gotta get on the road. Even though no one's watching, let's hop on the road. This entrance is really tight. I'm trying to get through here. And this isn't a non-collision zone, meaning that this road's not that big for being non-collision. I mean, for being a collision zone. You could barely fit through here. You'd have to there'd have to be some sort of a giveaway system or something. Now we're in the non-collision zone. Alright, we gotta head up to Amsterdam. I love how literally every single job out of Livorno is cargo trash. Alright, well, Amsterdam it is. Let's go. Alright, since our cargo has now been loaded, we can now think about heading out of here. We're gonna go through Milan, of course, by the way. We're not gonna take toll roads. We're gonna go our normal route via Zurich and up the 45 and then the 30. We could take the Calais to Duisburg road, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Should we take Calais to Duisburg? Nah, we won't take Calais to Duisburg today. It's not worth it. But that is a mammoth trip. I mean, it is late at night, and this is a heavily contested route, so there should be plenty of traffic to entertain us along the way. Which is good. Thank God we're not... Most of the routes nowadays are pretty busy. You don't really get a lot of routes that don't have a lot of traffic. There's mainly traffic everywhere. Now, of course, we only got 1,600 people in the server right now, which normally there's like 4,000 in the server, so this is less than half of the amount of people that are normally in the servers when I play, so now that there's a lot less than that, because it's 10 o'clock at night, you know, we just gotta deal with it. So we're gonna hop out of here on Livorno, head on the 812. We're gonna pass through a toll booth, by the way. And I just realized that the reason why all these loads only go out of cargo trash is because I have the insulated trailer. Insulated? No, refrigerated. This trailer's refrigerated. Right, okay. We got a long freaking way to go. Probably would have been better to head up. Nah, France wouldn't have been a better way to get up through here. We gotta go through Germany. Alright, we have a toll booth here, so we gotta watch out for that. Some stuff around here. Whoa, that toll bar was really delayed there. So I don't know how long we're gonna have before we get off this road. I don't know I forgot which way were we headed out off the A12. The A12 doesn't go to Milan. The A12 goes to Genova. So I have no clue which way we're going right now, but we'll figure it out. I mean, I know which way we're going after Genova. I just don't know how we're getting to Genova. Or if we're even going through Genova. It could be going straight into Milan. I have no clue. I'm checking the map. No, I think we're going... Oh, it's not Genova, it's Genoa. Whatever. Okay, looks like we're going through Genoa, and then we're gonna end up... taking the road through past Genoa and into Milan, looks like. Although, would it have been smarter to go through Lyon? Probably not, because that would have had a lot of toll booths. don't want too many toll booths on our route. But yeah, I figured it out. We're going past Genoa. We're leaving Tuscany and we're entering Liguria County. Oh, is it the county or province? I don't even know. But keys, we're out of Tuscany. Tuscany is probably the only place most of you guys know about in Italy. Maybe, maybe not. Man, I literally cannot see anything right now as I'm driving. I mean, I can see the road. I just can't see, like, you know, the trees, the surrounding scenery. This is a beautiful drive during the day, no doubt. But it's not super good now, and until we get to Milan, we're not really going to see too much traffic, because no one takes this this road that goes through Livorno and Genoa. I don't know why. The A1 is obviously a busier road. I don't really know about attending New Year's Eve convoy. I know for sure New Year's Day I gotta attend. I'm convoy control. I have to be there at 12, which is bad. I suck at showing up at places at 12 because that's like, you know, because lunchtime at my house gets late and, well, 12 o'clock, you know, I'm not having lunch yet. It's like, it's not a good time, but I have to commit now. It's too late. I'm going. We're not going through Turin, are we? I hope we're not going through Turin. Oh no, we are going through Turin. Rip. Genoa goes into Nice. Nice. No, that's Nizza. Okay, we're getting into an exit ramp. Oh my! What the hell? 80% damage, screw this crap. Wait, 10-14, when was that? That was 5 minutes ago, are you kidding? Where are we? Where the hell are we? We need a toll booth. Oh my god. We're in Livorno, practically. We didn't go anywhere. Oh my god, this sucks so much. Okay, so hopefully somebody is watching, and if no one's watching right now, I'm still gonna talk about this stuff anyway. So, I just wanna... Hold on, let me just take a sip of water before I get started. Okay, now that I did that, now we're gonna start talking about what happened last night. Something happened last night, and I don't know, it got way too personal on the stream. I don't know if you caught it or not. There was only one guy watching during this, so, well, he's probably the only one that's seen it, and I don't know if he's watching right now or not. If anything, he's watching right now, but, you know, I have no clue. I don't know if he's a fan or not of the game or not, but I'm just saying this because, you know, there was somebody watching during this part of the stream when so basically somebody gave some information about somebody else that I know, and it's just not right. All right, like just like laugh about it all you want. I would have been fine with this if this wouldn't have been on stream, but this was literally right the hell after they literally asked, hey, can the stream hear us? And I'm like, yeah, they can. And then and then the gossiper of the group just starts going like, yo, you heard what happened? Oh my god, no, it wasn't what happened. He's like, yo, my god, did you see that post, yo. Not only did it happen on stream, it happened after I told him. Plus the fact that he talked about this person around me, and I don't know. I've heard a lot of shit about this person before, and it's just, I'm tired of hearing shit about this person, and I'm like really just done. I've been hearing shit about this person for the last like 3 months. It's like, give this person a freaking break. Oh. I can't do anything about it now. I'm trying to edit the part out. I'm trying to put music over it, but like but you know, when you put music in your videos, you have to wait for everything to edit, and so I've been waiting the last 12 hours for it to be edited, and they still haven't edited it, and my YouTube editor, creator studio, whatever thing, still hasn't edited it through yet, so I'm not exactly telling you when it happens, and, well, just trust me, I'm sure whoever they were talking about is just not cool about it, and I'm sorry that it had to happen on stream. I would have been fine with it if it was off stream. Like, I wouldn't even care if it was off stream. It kind of would just be like, you know, hey, this guy's gossiping and all that, but the fact that it was streamed, they literally asked if I was streaming, and they literally started talking to the stream, and they asked for a shout out, and then you go out and he just starts gossiping. And I've said this like 2 times, I've said this like 3 times already, but I would have been perfectly fine with this being said off camera. Well, I wouldn't have been fine, but I would have felt better knowing that at least the whole freaking world doesn't have access to what just happened, and now that, you know, it's on my channel, it's like, and you know, they always love to scare you about like how in colleges will like look through your social media and check out everything you've done and all that, and this technically is social media, but I really doubt they're gonna look all the way through multiple 2 to 3 hour videos. Like, it would just take too long. I probably have thousands of hours of video on this channel. Colleges are gonna go through every single hour of video. They're probably gonna, you know, pick maybe like 15, they would probably pick like 15 videos at random and just like scroll through. Maybe even less than 15. They don't really, you know, you just have to be lucky when it comes to that, and you know what? You just never know, so I'm not saying that this being said, it wasn't about me, what they said, so it won't affect me, but it could affect this person. Nah, probably won't, but whatever. I'm just, hypothetically it could, but it probably is not gonna affect this person, but it might affect this person. Okay, I'm tired of saying this person, so I'm just gonna go out and say her from now on. It could affect her that it was said on stream. However, I've actually already told her that this guy's been like gossiping about her and all that, so it's not new. This guy's gossiped about her already. It's just the fact that I won't go into details. I'll just say it like this: the fact that he's gossiping about her to his friend in front of me, that's what gets on my nerves. It's not even about the gossip. I don't even mind it. I mean, I mind it. I don't want to get into it, but you have to deal with it. There's always the gossiper, even if he's not a real gossip. Even if this person's not a real gossiper, there's always a gossiper in the group. It doesn't matter if they're a minor gossiper. It doesn't matter if they're a full-on hard gossiper, like that gets in everyone's business. There's always one. There's always one. It doesn't matter. If you don't have a gossiper in a group, everything's just boring and heartfelt and well, that's exactly what happened on Friday, and that's exactly not what happened on Friday night. On Friday night, you had your gossiper of the group, and I'm honestly getting tired of this guy. He's gone too far. Many times, and that guy just crashed on the highway right behind me. By the way. And yeah, I'm trying to get that up so that if my channel ever blows up, you know, they won't ever hear that. Right now, it's no big deal, you know, no one cares. Most of my subscribers I know in real life, so if... Okay, not most of them, but a lot of them. But a lot of them. Not more than half, but I know a lot that are from... that are, you know, that I know in real life, so if anyone finds out and gives a crap about it, even half-heartedly, most likely it's gonna be someone I know. It's not gonna be like some stranger that lives in London that's gonna go out and be like, yo, did you hear what this guy talked about on Zibakari's stream? No, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna spread. My channel is... Okay, back when Fortnite was a little bit more popular and I was streaming Fortnite, you know, people were watching even just a few minutes of it, and... Yeah, my channel could probably be a source for gossip. If I was a gossiper, my channel could be a source of gossip for everyone. But, of course, that just invades on everyone's privacy, considering it's YouTube and all that, and yada, yada, yada. No one cares about it. You have to pretend... You have to have that motto, which you have to think about the stuff that nobody cares about. And I didn't have this motto until about less than a year ago. So this is less than a year ago I had that motto. You have to figure out the nobody cares stuff, and you have to shell that stuff out, and you have to put in the stuff that at least some people are going to care about. It doesn't have to be everyone that cares about it. It just has to be, you know, a good chance that somebody's going to somewhat care about it, or I don't know. It's just however it works out is the way it works out. Alright, this trailer really needs a fix. Fixie quick. Why did I just say that? So anyway. That's the whole story. I can't hide what happened anymore. It happened, and plus it's not really, no one's really watching. It's probably better to say it now than to say it on like a City Skyline stream. Plus, you know, in a City Skyline stream, I have to like concentrate on everything going on in a city. I really don't have, I don't have like a strong enough train of thought to be like building stuff in City Skylines and talking about my life as I can while I'm driving in ETS 2. I can totally drive and talk about stuff. It's really easy. You just drive, you focus on where you're driving, and consider you're driving a truck and you're not. And the thing about driving is that there's two types of drivers, aggressive and not aggressive. So if you're not, you know, if you're not planning on driving aggressively, you could just drive and relax and not have to talk about anything. But if you're planning on driving aggressive, on the other hand, which I used to drive aggressive, but not really anymore. Now I'm kind of... I'm not aggressive. I'm slightly aggressive, but not, you know, I'm not fully aggressive like some people I know that are aggressive drivers in real life, but I try not to be super aggressive. Obviously, I'm not gonna let someone, you know... I'm not gonna let someone, you know, try and cut me off or whatever. I'm gonna see what I can do to But, you know, it's just whatever happens. And I told you, if you're driving passively, not passively, but if you're driving calmly, in the right lane, you don't have to worry about passing everyone. This driving's easy. Drive and talk. It's so easy. But when you're just... It sucks for aggressive drivers, because it's like they can never talk about anything, because they're so engrossed with whatever's ahead of them that it's just not even worth... It's not even fun. Oh my god, this road is... I thought this road would be busier. I hope it gets busier once we start heading in through, like, Germany. Normally gets busier as soon as we pass Stuttgart. Once we pass Stuttgart, traffic starts picking it up. Because that's, like, the cutoff road that takes you... Because it's, like, right when you merge into the road that takes you to Prague. So it should get a bit busier. Keyword, should get busier. Probably won't get busier. Who knows? Hopefully it gets busier. We are getting close to, we're getting close to, Zurich. We are already in Switzerland. We just gotta go through that one-lane bridge, which is coming up. I mean, not the one-lane bridge, one-lane tunnel, which is right here, I think. We merge into the tunnel, right? We don't... Yeah, we merge into the tunnel, okay. That's what I thought. Jeez, they've been building this tunnel for the last 7 years. They still haven't built it yet. I hope they build it soon. Like, they gotta revamp up Switzerland. They gotta fix that, because this is a big source of traffic. Like, a really big source of it. It's not a big source of traffic, you know, it's single player, but it could be in multiplayer if this road got, you know, super busy and stuff, but this road doesn't get that busy. I mean, it's busier than a lot of other roads. This road gets a lot of attention because, you know, it's the main road between Italy and Germany and a lot of other area connections that are like vital to this video game. Simulator is what I meant. It's a simulator. But yeah, going back on what I was talking about with what these guys said, I was gonna like be quiet until, you know, they edited the whole thing, but you know what, at this point, if anybody's seen that scene, they've already seen it, and it's just, well, if you see what happened, if you've seen what happened, just let it be, okay? Never happened. I'm the one that has to deal with it, not you guys, unless of course you know this person or you know her. We were gonna say we already established that this is a girl that we're talking about here, but okay. Anyway. That's what's happened lately. I haven't really got into a wholehearted discussion like that on this channel in a little bit, so yeah, that's what's going on, and yeah, we're still barely out of Italy. we're in Switzerland, but because now they changed around the physics pretty bad. So, oh yeah, by the way, winter mod's available, so I gotta try and do that while driving. No, that's a bad idea to do that while driving. I swear to... Wait, what? Okay, click OK. Click OK. Because otherwise I'm gonna freaking crash. Oh, but what the hell? What the hell just happened? 4% cargo damage. What's the time? 10:37. Frick, that's 3 minutes. We're back in the tunnel. I hope this doesn't happen all night. I really hope this doesn't happen all night. I hope we are not tipping over all night, but if that happens, you know, who can you call? Nobody. So yeah, by the way, guys, check out my premiere video. Did I pass GeoGuessr's dumb test? Premiering tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. Be there or be square, because if you're square, you're not around. But crash. Put on our high beams because we're about to go through that area that effed me up. Was it this turn? What turn was it? It was that turn up ahead. I'm keeping my high beams on for a little bit and then I'm gonna turn them off. Of course, when I have my high beams on, 2 guys come down, but when I don't have my high beams on, nobody drives down. Don't worry, I'm turning them off. I hope you heard that. China Scania. Nice combo. Anyway, I was talking about this road, I don't remember when, but I think I was talking about how this road is a pretty busy road because it traffics all the people coming out of Vive la France. It takes them like farther, you know, west or maybe east. I don't have Vive la France, so I can't use it for that reason, but I use it to bypass the tolls in France. Which, you know, it's always good to bypass the tolls in France. You know, I don't mind driving through France, but I don't have Vive la France. I don't really drive into France that often, to be completely honest with you guys. Although Vive la France does get pretty busy sometimes. Although Vive la France is a pretty old DLC. It's like the 3rd out of 5 DLCs. That was a 3rd DLC. Italia was 4th, and then the Baltic DLC, which just came out a month ago, was the 5th one. So I only have 4 out. So I have 4 out of 5 of the DLCs. That's actually pretty good. can't get them all. I mean, I could, but it was bad timing to get Viva la France. I got going east in Scandinavia in like a combo when I had to like repurchase Euro Truck. Cause like I didn't originally, when I like first started playing Euro Truck, I didn't like download it to Steam, and so I couldn't connect it to Steam because I'd already downloaded the game, and I don't know why I couldn't connect it. It was because I had already downloaded it, and I'd already played it for like 2.5 years. So yeah, I bought Euro Truck again, but I got Go East and Scandinavia combo, so that's why I don't have Viva la France, because I just haven't gotten to getting it. Alright, but anyway, we are heading out towards some busier areas. As soon as we cross to Germany, we're going to be getting close to Stuttgart, which is where I told you earlier this live stream that that's where most of the players hang out. Is like right when you get into Stuttgart, that's when you see a lot of the players start showing up. Scientifically proven. By the way, welcome to Germany. Probably gonna have to stop at the next gas station, not this one, though. When you drive this late on the servers, you just start to wonder, like, when are you going to see another truck pass by, you know? The trucks are so few and far in between, you just never know when a truck's going to pass the opposite way. Or a car. That was a car noise. Already starting to see a lot more players, but but those guys probably will disappear into Switzerland or Austria or something like that. I don't know if a lot of people know about my routing that I use to get around the toll booths. Most guys that go from Italy to France probably go via like Lyon and Strasbourg and Metz. Yeah, we are starting to see a lot of players, but don't worry, there are more, so that makes it promising that we'll be seeing a lot more players once we start approaching, well, once we start approaching Stuttgart. That gives me hope that we're actually going to see some traffic and that we're not going to feel super alone inside while we're driving down the highway here. Autobahn, by mistake. I just called it a highway. By mistake. Never call highways here in ETS2 highways. Just call them motorways or autobahns or something like that. I don't care. Yes, there's always a player at this junction. They I don't know where they go, but they just love just connecting in, and this is like a major split up point in like the traffic flow. This junction right here. I completely forgot this highway really doesn't have any gas stations or petrol stations. I need to find a filling station pretty quick. I don't know if we're gonna make it, guys. I completely forgot the Autobahn 8 doesn't really have a lot when it comes to fuel stations. Yeah, this is starting to get me worrisome that we're not going to find a fueling station. We're going to have to go F7. By the way, what is the F7 state town right now? It's Mannheim. Ouch. That means that we, oh wait, Mannheim's actually pretty close. I doubt we can make it to Mannheim on a full tank. I'll see what happens. I'm gonna try driving up to Mannheim and seeing where the next fuel station is. And if I can't, well, I'm gonna have to go F7 into Mannheim, or I'm gonna have to pull over in Mannheim. Sorry, and I'm gonna have to pull over in Mannheim and then F7 in. Why does this Autobahn not have any... Oh, okay, there's a gas station. We might be able to wing it and go there. I'm gonna wing it. I feel like we can make it. I believe that we can make it. I believe that we can make it. And Russian driver, by the way. You rarely see them out here anymore. You now see them all congregate in Russia. Boys, we made it to a fuel station. Oh, wow. There's someone parked here. No, there wasn't. Alright, well, let's fill up. Alright, we got 321 miles to go before we get to... We're going to Amsterdam. Yeah, we're going to Amsterdam. Still got some distance to cover. Yep, here come all the players. The players. I hope we don't get caught up into a big jam near Duisburg. I doubt it. It's just too late for that. Late/early. So it's like, in the UK, it's like 4 a.m., I think. .4 a.m.'s like too late and too early at the same time. It's really weird to think about it like that. Is this guy getting off here, or is he not? I'm gonna assume he's... I'm gonna assume... Okay, he is not getting off. Oh, no, he is. Okay, he hogged back. Good. Really bendy roads here. Yeah, that guy figured out how to install winter mod. I still haven't. I have no clue why I can't activate it. Well, at least the sun's not gonna... At least sunrise is gonna be at 9 a.m. in game. I love it when the lights render it. It looks like they have their high beams on, and then immediately it, like, flips back to the non-high beam form. Or maybe it's just everyone rides with their high beams. I don't know. I kind of find that a bit... I find always using your high beams on, like, a major highway a little bit too far. Using your high beams on a road that's not too busy? Okay. Using high beams on a road that there's always somebody on it at some point in time. Excuse me. In time? Just no. Oh, wow. Okay, someone. What happened there with run into problem? Oh, I see what he did. Run into problem stands for RIP. Is R... No. RIP stands for run into problem. LOL. Not LOL for the person who ran into the problem. LOL for the name, I guess. Wow. Convoy, by the way, for buyers, logistics. Those guys are gonna get so tired of honking at everyone that passes. Alright, we're soon gonna be getting some Calais to Duisburg road traffic popping on this road, so we're gonna have to be cautious. Especially the Calais to Duisburg traffic that goes north into like Bremen and Hamburg and just cities and into the Scandinavia DLC. I know there's probably people that like to also go that way. From the Calais to Duisburg road, they like to head into Scandinavia. So I'm sure we'll be hitting a little bit of that traffic as we cruise through right now. We're almost at the Calais to Duisburg road junction where people go north on this highway. So we're like almost there, because it's like there's that junction for people going south. It's easier for them, but if anyone wants to go north on this highway, they mainly get off here. I mean, they mainly get on here. No one really gets off here, unless you're coming from this, like from nearby or something. I don't know. Just past the Calais to Duisburg road junction, like the road that takes you to that road. So there's now a lot more traffic. Like, I understand that you have ping, dude. You have literally the exact same ping as me. Okay, at the same time, he had 139, I had 139, he still has 139. Now I have, oh, now it's getting higher. So he lives the same amount of distance from these servers as I do from these servers. Now, these servers, I'm guessing, I doubt they're in London, because I know that when I queue up for European servers, it's always, like, I think it's always the London server. So you get like London, you get France, but I think that we play on Prague servers. So I think these servers, are they in Prague or are they in Poland? I'm not even sure. I know they're not in London, because I know for Fortnite you play on the London servers, and when you go for squad queue, it's like you get, you know, British, you get French players. That guy's going straight on. Whoop. That's why you pay attention in real life. I mean, in real life, there's really nothing to see besides the road and what's like along the road. So, in real life, you have an excuse, or in real life, you have no excuse to not pay attention. To that guy right there with an invisible road, an invisible random event. Oh my god. I was just fixing my chair legs. It's all good. Anyway. We are almost in Amsterdam. Whether I'm doing a second load today, I'm not exactly sure whether we're doing the second load today or not. My guess would be if it's a short one, yes. If it's, you know, I'm not driving all the way to Wroclaw today. Because Wroclaw is like another, like, hour away. I don't know. Well, it's a little less than an hour, but still, I don't want to drive that today. If we're going into like Germany or something, I'll go back into Germany. Maybe if we take the Calais to Duisburg road or something, that'd be cool. But I don't necessarily want to. I don't want to go all the way to Wroclaw. I'll drive over to Wroclaw tomorrow at some point if I feel like it. Otherwise, I have a garage in Poznań, and I Otherwise, if I don't feel like driving tomorrow, I have a garage in Poznan. I can just spawn there with my trailer. It only takes a few minutes, and then I can drive to Wroclaw, which Poznan to Wroclaw only takes like under 10 minutes. It takes like between 5 to 10 minutes. So you know how, like, I don't know, have you ever like watched like real life trucker YouTubers, or that they always like to talk about how they've always got like this one route that they just love to take through certain areas. Like maybe if they have like a regular route that like goes from one general area to another general area, or maybe like one specific depot to another depot or something. Maybe they have like a specific route that they just love to take, even if it's not the most direct route. They like to take it because it's maybe a better route, or maybe it's a more scenic route, or maybe it's more suitable for trucks, or maybe just like then another road that you may not feel comfortable driving on with a truck or something. But I don't know, truckers just always tend to have like these route preferences, and personally with the toll booths in France, I do have a route preference. My preference is, I don't know, the two, like the, you know those side roads, like not the highways, but like the side roads, they're not really that realistic in Europe, so I really don't like to take them, because they're just really boring. Normally, if I see a side road, I'm expecting to see like rolling green countryside that just changes a lot, but that countryside just never freaking changes. It's always the same crap over and over again, unless you like get into like Austria or like a DLC area. That's the only time where like one-lane roads are cool, like the Baltic DLC. But eventually you get to realize that every side road in the Baltic DLC looks basically the same. Maybe there's a few differences. I just don't like two-lane roads in Euro Truck. They're just boring and uneventful, and they're just unrewarding, to be completely honest with you. So maybe we might want to hop on the Calais to Duisburg road, maybe not, I'm not sure. Well, I'll see. The Calais to Duisburg road should be fairly empty at this time. Like, emptier than when I drove down it at 2 a.m. Like, because right now it's like 11:30, which means that it's like, it's 11, it's only 11, meaning it's like 4 a.m. in the UK, 5 a.m. in like Central Europe, so should be really empty on those roads. I mean, obviously the road never freaking gets empty. We're delivering at the LKW, man. I have some serious memories with LKW. Alright, well, here we are in Amsterdam. We've been building up Amsterdam, taking in all of its challenges. Alright, we have time for like a shorter, not super, you know, dragged out trip. Reims could be a possibility, but I think it's a little bit too short. Maybe not. I want like an I'm not going back there. Ostrava, no. Like a short trip to Cologne. Sounds like a plan. I think we should take it. I don't want to go to Duisburg. I don't know if I want to go to Reims either. Should we go Reims or? We'll go to Cologne. It's medical equipment first off, but it's gonna pay us a little bit. So, but then again, if we go to Reims, I don't know, guys. Should we get Reims? Let me just look at something. Let me go to the world map before I decide. So if we go to raids, we would obviously be we wouldn't be going to the quarry. So it'd want us to go that way. Now let's say we took the Clayton-Duisburg Road. Now let's say we drove by Paris. I don't know, but then there's medical equipment that's really tempting me, but that's a really short trip. I think we're gonna take the Ravens trip. We'll take the Clayton-Duisburg Road via Calais. Wait, but how long is it to Wroclaw? How long a trip is that? That's 579 miles. However, the trip down to Raves is... You know what? Screw it. I don't want to do the trip right now. We're gonna stay here in Amsterdam. You know, probably no one's watching. I mean, someone might be watching the stream, but you know what? I don't know, but like, there's a temptation to drive down the Clayton-Duisburg Road, and it's so strong. But you know what? Screw it. We're gonna take it. Let's go. Let's go. We're not ending the stream. We're gonna do it. We're going to Raves. We gotta go to Stokes. But you know what? When in Rome, let's do it. The Clayton-Duisburg Road shouldn't be super busy either, so we should fly down that road. It's only gonna take us like 15 minutes to drive down that road, and then probably takes another 20 minutes, so it's better than taking the... I don't know, really. I just don't feel like going to Wroclaw today. Anyway, Amsterdam to Reims. Let's go. Alright, we are loaded up. Let's pad out our route now. So let's go via Rotterdam. Okay, you know what? That route is 2 tolls. This route also has 2 tolls, so we're just going to take that route. This route also has 2 tolls, but this route's kind of going to be a bit more enjoyable. Anyway, let's get to it. It's not going to be a super long trip down the Clayton-Duisburg Road, but it's going to be something. We're going to pop off and on the Clayton-Duisburg Road. Yeah, we just wasted nearly 5 minutes trying to pick, you know, a city to go to. In 5 minutes, I could have already been in flipping. I could have already been on the Autobahn 5 near Duisburg, heading towards Wroclaw. We could have already been, like, 50% of the way there. But you know what? Screw it. I haven't driven through this area of France in a long time, so I mean not Calais, but I've driven through Calais, just not, you know, not Paris, not Reims. So it'll be nice to go through those areas. And I told you, I don't know if I'm gonna feel like driving to Wroclaw tomorrow. If anything, it could be off camera, so you guys may not be able to see it. I don't know if I want to get it on camera or not. It's not as interesting, really, but then again, someone will be more willing to watch it. Plus, I don't really want to stream tomorrow morning because I have that premiere going live at 11:45, and I don't want to be streaming during that because it's just gonna distract everyone, and it's gonna be like no one's gonna watch the stream. And plus, there's like, you know, interactive stuff you can do. Welcome to Rotterdam. So, speaking of Rotterdam, if you didn't hear, they're actually making a 1:2 scale map of the Netherlands and Belgium, and possibly Germany. But Germany's calling it right there because Germany's a fairly big and risky country to do. Fernbus did a 1:10. If these guys do a 1:2, okay, 1:10 ratio, in case you don't know, or 1:2 ratio, or 1:19, or 1:20, basically means what scale the map is. So if it's 1:10, that means that for every mile you drive, for every mile that in real life it would be a mile that you drove, it's 10 miles in game. If you drive 15 miles. In a 1:10 scale, you've technically got 150. You've technically got 150 miles. Now, in a 1:2 scale, that's a lot different because in a 1:2 scale, if you drive a mile, you've gone 2 miles in game. If you drive 15 miles, you've only gone 30. So you see that difference there. It's called T region, and I know it sounds too much like T-Series, but get over it. It's way better than T-Series in every way and shape and form. Hopefully it'll be. I hope it's better than T-Series. I don't ever want to admit that something's better than T-Series because T-Series has been. I don't hate T-Series like as a channel. I just hate T-Series because it's just been the source of a lot of real serious YouTube drama with, you know, PewDiePie versus T-Series. That's the only reason why T-Series, like, isn't good. Now, there's obviously people on YouTube that have highlighted why T-Series is good because India has, like, got better internet access and stuff and all that, which is, you know, it's good. More people have access to a phone than an actual toilet, which, when you hear that statement, it implies that there are people that have phones that just have never used a toilet before, like a westernized toilet. There's no one coming for. Well, there is. If I would have known that that was a car, I wouldn't have turned down in front of him. Don't you just love that fact? But it actually just shows you how amazing this kind of technology is. I mean, also don't forget about, you know, this kind of technology, actually having these giant PCs that, like, simulate the world, or simulate Europe and America, and in flight sims, they simulate the entire flipping world. We've gotten to a point where, like me, right now I don't have a chance to travel, and hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to travel more frequently in the future, you know, when I you know, get to age of majority. But right now, I mean, I still get to travel, of course, but not, you know, not super frequently, so I mean, it's, you know, it's not, I probably travel more than the average person, that in my, like, than my average peer, but, I don't know, it's just that idea of traveling whenever you want in a game, it's a lot better. So, if you're not fortunate enough to travel a lot, you can easily, just travel in game. You can drive, you can take a drive up to North Cape. Maybe you live out in America. Maybe you just don't want to go up to the North Cape in real life. Well, get pro mods and you can go to the North Cape. Oh, so we do have winter mod because there's snow. Interesting. How much distance we got? Oh no, random event. Thank God I'm driving this really late at night and not at, like, you know, 2 p.m. The prime time in multiplayer servers is about 2 p.m. I think. 2 or 3, I think. Alpha Trans Convoy, by the way. So apparently there's winter mod, we just don't have snow. Good to know, good to know. Apparently the snow just isn't sticking, I guess. Which means it's, you know, not super cold out. Maybe we should... Oh my god, why? I was gonna, like, check the map and see if it was worth stopping here, but now it's like I just passed it completely. But I stopped, so it's like I need to go in here now. It is a rare sight to see the Calais to Duisburg road this empty. Ooh, it's 5 a.m. That means I can turn off our headlights. But seriously, it is so rare to see this road. Hold on. There we go. Alright. You have to go out way... Oh, wait, what? Can we not... Do we have to enable them later because of winter mod? I don't get it. I always thought 5 a.m. was like the time, but it's not. Christmas present. Go around me. I'm gonna brake check him. Should I brake check him a second time? I totally think we should brake check him a second time. Alright, I brake checked him a second time. Now we'll leave it alone for a bit. I have a bad feeling about this overtake. It was actually a pretty good overtake. Never mind. These are the types of people that you run into this late on the servers. Could have made it to this gas station, but I freaked out and my F3 wouldn't work. Oh my god, dude, relax. Okay, it wants me to get off here, but I'm not going to. Because I just figured out a better way. We gotta pay attention going through Leo here. It's not too bad though. Why did that guy have his left turn signal on? I was thinking he was getting off to go to Lille, but he was not getting off to go to Lille. I gotta stay behind him now because he's definitely not going the same way I am. He's going towards Liège for sure. He's not going towards Paris. I knew it. This way isn't too popular. as it is. What happened here? Someone just crashed right next to the toll booth. If we would have taken that other road that it wanted me to take, we would have popped out here. And I think that's the way that that guy's going. This snow is actually really mesmerizing. Like, intrigued by it. Alright guys, we're almost in Reims. Seconds before we can fix that. Pretty much there. Now we just gotta get off this highway and then we're there. Welcome to Reims. We're delivering the Euro goodies. Right around the corner here. Right across the street from Carrefour. Which there's actually some place called Carrefour in France, but it's spelled C-A-R-R-E-F-O-U-R, I think. I don't know. I think that's how you spell it. I could be completely wrong though, and I think we all know that. Anyway, we're gonna go pull off, and that'll be it for the stream. Hopefully someone enjoyed it, and I hope that if you didn't get to watch it live, I hope you got to enjoy it at your own pace. As I upload all my streaming footage to YouTube. Alright, where are we pulling over, guys? Just get a little bit out of that spot there so that it doesn't affect anyone. And okay, that all right, there we go. I hope you enjoyed the stream today as it snows. I still don't know how you get winter mod here. It's obviously not in sound. It would probably be in graphics, but it's not there. No, I don't want to leave the profile. I want to quit. Alright. I don't know, because like last time I played really late, there were like people chatting and stuff. Alright, yeah, no one. Okay, we had on and off, but someone literally just quit off. Probably because they heard me saying I was quitting off as well. Alright, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow for something. Just don't forget, guys, check out my, oh, wow, someone just joined in. All right. Thank you, dude, for joining in. But I'm really sorry we're ending off here. But since you're here, let me tell you, I have a new video premiering tomorrow, December 30th at 11:45. It's on GeoGuessr. If you're interested in checking that out, please do so. Otherwise, just leave it be. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that stream, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.